Hey guys, Coach Jonah here. Wanted to quickly show you two ways to make a balance beam that you can use on the balance classes that we have on the Zelaya social media page. The one right here, you can see it's the vertical end of the 2x4, so you have a 2-inch balance beam, and also going to show a quick option of how to do a flat side, so a 4-inch balance beam. Alright, so the materials I used here are two 2.5 foot bases. This is a 5-foot middle beam, and then I cut random ends off. They're anywhere from 6 to 8 inches. You'll need 4 of those. On top of that, you'll want some 3-inch deck screws. You'll need a saw to cut it all with, and a pencil if you want to get precise. I'm going to go through 2 different options today to build balance beams, depending on how much of a challenge someone's looking for. The first one is just going to be a flat balance beam, so you're going to be walking on the 4-inch side of the 2x4, and then the second option is going to be where we're going to flip that vertically, so you're going to be walking on the 2-inch side. The feet are what we're going to use to support the wire, the balance beam. These were already pre-cut, so I'm just going to use these instead of cutting my own. These are 2 foot 8 inches long each. I would say if you do anything about 2.5 feet or bigger, that should be fine. So this is where you can use a chop block, saw, anything you have, cut something about 2.5 feet. With the feet done, we'll then get the actual balance beam side. Again, this is just a piece I had laying around. This one's 5 feet, 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot. Anything like that is fine. If you start going longer though, you're gonna start seeing warps in that board and it might get a little wobbly. So I'd say don't go too big on these. Again, I think 5 feet will be plenty, plus then you can tuck it away. The nice part here is if you are gonna go with the flat option here, where you're going to be walking on that 4-inch side, very simple. All you're going to do is roughly find the center of your beams. I have a tape measure, and I'm just not going to use it out of spite now. And then with those 2.5 to 3-inch screws, you can drop those screws right through these ends. I would use 3 on each side, and that'll hold it all together. If you want to be a little bit more challenged than that, we'll go to the vertical side. This is going to be a little bit more involved just because I want to get a little bit of bracing on there so the 2x4 doesn't break off when we screw it on. But again, fairly simple. So all we're going to do here is cut some little side braces. These side braces are just going to go right into the side like that. And then when we screw it all together, it'll keep it nice and tight and prevent it from falling over. And again, I'm just going to roughly eyeball all this. And we're not building furniture here, so again, we don't need to be that precise. I'm using 3-inch screws here. I'm going to just put one in the toe. Drilling in at an angle there, and that's just going to push this piece in against this board, and now when I do this on the other side, it'll help really tighten it in. So you'll see I'm going to go in straight, give it a little bit of an angle downwards, and then drive it through the board at an angle into the baseboard there. Now I'm going to do the same thing from the top of this piece into the balance board. Now I'm going to repeat this on the other side. Then once we have it all fastened together, I'm going to flip it over and put 2 more screws into this board just to hold it all together. So I'm just kind of lining this board up with the end just to have have a little bit of a clean line there, and then again, roughly trying to find the center. Now we're nailing the side support into the balance beam, screwing. All right. So now this is all attached together in one piece. But I want to make sure these side supports are nice and strong. So we're going to flip this over. So there you have it. Let's see. I guess let's see if it works first. There you go. Nice and firm in the middle. Perfect. Again, our middle piece is 5 feet. If you're going to start going longer than that, just be careful for if there's any bow or bend in the middle. We don't want that wiggling under our ankles. But yeah, this will be a great piece that if you have time before next Thursday and have it available to you, go ahead, try to throw one together. We'll have it in our class this week as well to show you, and we can work some of the drills on this in the coming weeks. Bye.